24 hours after McCain busted for ties to London terrorists, another skeleton comes falling out of his closet. John McCain is nothing but a liberal in disguise who manages to deceive America into believing that he's actually a Republican. Ever since Trump got into office, John McCain has been maliciously plotting to take down Trump, working hand in hand with Democrats to get Trump impeached, as this moron is constantly at the helm spewing leftist rhetoric about Trump's collusion with the Russians while leading the coup against Trump. If McCain's treasonous antics in recent months wasn't enough to thoroughly convince America that he needs to be immediately recalled, the dirty skeleton that just came crawling out of his closet surely will. McCain's ties to Muslim terrorists is not difficult to discover if you take the time to look. During the Obama administration, McCain secretly met with Muslim terrorists in Syria, when he then helped get ISIS into power after building up the Free Syrian Army. Earlier this week, McCain was directly linked to the London Bridge attack after it was discovered that terrorist Rashid Redouane came directly from the McCain's Free Syrian Army, who wouldn't have even had the resources necessary to carry out the terror plot had it not been for McCain's support and financial backing. The terror attacks in London over the past month are disturbing, to say the least. It turns out that one of the terrorists had a direct tie to John McCain. WorldNet Daily reports that one of the Muslims involved in the London Bridge attack used to work with the Free Syrian Army. In case you didn't hear about it, the Free Syrian Army is a militia that has been built up by Senator John McCain. McCain is responsible for arming and supporting these people and therefore gave the terrorist Rashid Redouane a chance to act. We have listened to McCain go around claiming the FSA, Free Syrian Army, is a great force that is going to battle al-Assad's regime and bring freedom to the Syrians. The problem here is this: that is clearly not the case. If there is one extremist in the group, the odds are there are plenty more where that came from. McCain has been arming a militia with terrorist tendencies, but Trump is the traitor? They cannot be serious. McCain has flat out committed treason against the United States by building up ISIS forces, as the textbook definition of treason is aiding and abetting the enemies of the United States. One day after McCain's direct ties to the London terrorists was confirmed, we're now learning about McCain's other dirty secret that provides all the evidence we need to establish that this man is a traitor to the United States of America who needs to be forcibly removed from office and thrown into prison. A new investigation by the Daily Caller reveals that McCain is the largest recipient of large donations by evil billionaire George Soros, who is one of the most dangerous anti-American liberals on the face of the planet. McCain's legacy foundation, quote, is stuffed with Soros's cash, which explains McCain's incessant efforts to remove Trump from office in recent months, and also McCain's mission to get Muslim terrorists into power, both key goals that Soros has had for quite some time. Not only that, McCain has just been caught for funneling cash to Iranian terrorists as well, Young Khans reported. The Institute has accepted contributions of as much as $100,000 from billionaire liberal activist funder George Soros, and from Teneo, a for-profit company co-founded by Doug Band, former President Bill Clinton's, quote, bag man. Teneo has long helped enrich Clinton through lucrative speaking and business deal. That isn't all. And Bloomberg reported in 2016 on a $1 million Saudi Arabian donation to the Institute, a contribution the McCain Group has refused to explain publicly. In addition to the Institute, has taken at least $100,000 from a Moroccan state-run company tied to repeated charges of worker abuse and exploitation. The McCain Group has also accepted at least $100,000 from the Pivotal Foundation, which was created by Francis Najafi, who owns the Pivotal Group, a private equity and real estate firm. McCain's group has also taken cash from the troubled Moroccan government. It accepted more than $100,000 from OCP SA, a Moroccan state-owned phosphate company operating in the Western Sahara Territory, which Morocco seized in 1975. The North African country has since occupied the region by force in defiance of UN regulations and legal declarations by other international bodies. And it has given $205,000 to the National Iranian American Council. Why is McCain funding Iranians? According to the D.C. report, the whole deal is problematic. Charles Ortel, a retired Wall Street investment banker and philanthropy law expert, told the DCNF that, quote, high government officials such as John McCain, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, and President Barack Obama should not get involved with vehicles like these where substantial sums can be funneled over time in ways that at best reek of impropriety and at worst are public corruption. We've all had our suspicions that McCain has just been a liberal plant that's infiltrated the Republican Party for quite some time, and this proves it. This idiot is nothing more than a traitor to our country who's been able to garner the sympathy and support of Americans as for years, and he's been able to hide behind his veteran status while using his sob story about being a POW to trick everyone into thinking he's actually patriot. I would assume a patriot. Funding ISIS terrorists, giving financial aid to Iranian terrorists, working with George Soros, and subversion of the United States president is just the beginning of this man's treason against our country. It's high time we demand this moron be removed from office and throw his gimp ass in Gitmo where it belongs. Who needs Muslim terrorists infiltrating America when you have John freaking McCain at the White House fulfilling all their stated goals? Totally true. Totally true. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. And this is just, I bet you that this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the tip of the iceberg. You know how much more there's probably going to be revealed about this character here? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.